Hey everyone, it's Sentites, and I decided to make a deck. This deck is probably not good, like at all, but it's funny, and I wanted to make it. And this is focused on Quaquaval EX or Quaquaval. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but Quaquaval, it has Spiteful Shot as the attack here. You can use Exciting Dance, but don't do that with this deck. You can do 230 though for Water Colorless, and then you put 2 energy from this Pokemon into your hand. And I saw this idea kind of floating around with like a heal-based loop from I think a few different YouTubers. I saw it in some online tournaments, a few different things, and I want to take that to the extreme. The main loop here is going to be Professor Terra's scenario. Put one of your Pokemon into your hand, and then you discard all the attached cards. Of course, this will discard the energy, but you need to return the energy to your hand anyway, which is Neo Upper Energy, which is really bright for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. And so pretty much you attack, and then this goes back to your hand, and then you use Professor Terra's scenario to return the Pokemon to your hand, and then you go ahead, you play it back down and attach the energy again, and you just loop this over and over and over again. And of course, this is kind of weird because you only have one energy, so don't prize it. That'd be bad. We do have Arc Phone and Daisy's Help, which can help rip them out of the prizes. I have no idea how how the cards are ordered either, but yeah, so you can go ahead and do that, and if it does get discarded, we do have Roseanne's backup. This will allow us to go ahead and recover a special energy as well as some other things from a discard back into our deck. Outside of that, it's relatively straightforward. So we do run Pidgeot EX engine, and I have no idea how this is going to go. So let's do that. And yeah, we'll see. This is in the ranked ladder as well. I'm in the bottom of Arceus League right now, and yeah, we'll see if we are able to win a game. We'll see how this goes. I don't have full faith in this deck, but I thought it was a funny idea. And also, I do believe that there is some potential with this concept here. I don't know, though. There are a lot of decks that are kind of like hit and run style decks with Quaquaval EX, where you use the first deck, which switches to the bench, but that's not what we're doing here. So let's see if we are able to set up as well, although it shouldn't be too bad. And I will choose to go first, I guess. Hopefully we set up, and there's a good chance we will. Hopefully you don't get donked. There's a chance that'll happen. A low chance, but it is possible. And, oh, never mind. Okay, so let's see what our opponent is running. I honestly haven't played live in it's only been like 2 days, but live's been pretty buggy for me lately, so hopefully that doesn't happen. This hand's actually really solid, though. It's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty good. Probably good enough, quite frankly. And we'll see what our opponent is running. Hopefully that's good. That's good. I mean, I guess we one shot them without weakness, but we one shot them with the weakness as well. Also, I did not know that. I kind of knew this art existed, but it's really bright. I guess we'll get double Pidgey. Um, do they knock us out this turn? I mean, it's possible. Also, let's see. Is our energy prized? Please don't be prized. We got Arc Phone. We do have the energy. Okay. Oh, wait, no, we don't have. We have Daisy's Help. We actually don't have Arc Phone that's prized, but that's fine. I could get another Quaxwell, potentially for Pidgey. Yeah, I'll do Quaxwell, Pidgey. No, sorry. Quaxwell, Pidgey. There we go. And yeah, that should be fine. We do have stuff in our deck. We have, I don't know, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and pass it over. We really need Pidgeot on our next turn. And we'll just see how things go and how much time it takes for us to set up. That's my biggest worry, but they shouldn't really be able to one-shot us. What am I up against? Is this Charizard? This is Charizard. Okay. Or is this Control? I mean, they're on Mawile. It's a little hard to tell. I thought it was just Gouging Fire, like Turbo Gouging Fire, but it looks like that's not what it is. I don't know if this is a deck that people have been playing. Um, yeah, but it's fine. They didn't really do much, and we top deck Irida, so that's good. Let's grab, I think, Rare Candy. We're not actually going to attack this turn, but that's fine. And Quaquaval. Yeah, so we could honestly just grab Quaxwell, but we'll go Quaquaval here. No, I'll do Quaxwell. As I said, I don't think it matters too much, but let's go ahead and do this. Then obviously we need to go ahead Ultra Ball for the Pidgeot, right? And then let's go ahead and grab that. We could have kept the Ultra Ball potentially. It could have been all right, but I think it's fine. And we can't actually attack because we don't have the stage 2 yet. I imagine they will have knockout on their turn. And so let's go ahead and grab I actually have no idea. We could actually grab Rotom V here. That's fine. We could then Turo scenario it next turn. That does not feel bad at all. We don't have Force Seal Stone. That is prized, but again, not too big of a deal. Also, Daisy's help at some point would be really nice. I could just grab the energy. I wonder if we're going to get Iono'd here. There are obviously some different things I could have done, but I will grab Rotom V. It is a little vulnerable, but I'm not super worried about it. And I'll evolve the bench Pokemon, Rotom V down, and just drawing cards is always going to be good because we are looking for a few different things. And this is pretty good. Countercatcher also I think is pretty good. The big issue with the deck, there are a few issues, but if we are Professor Turo's scenarioing, which we are healing then, that's really good. But then we are still going to have the issue of not really being able to go ahead and play another supporter and a gust, so we do have Countercatcher. And we can't run Prime Catcher either because we are running Neo Upper Energy. But it does look like it's a relatively standard Charizard deck that they just tossed in Mawile and Gouging Fire, which is not crazy. Gouging Fire helps hit certain numbers, and Mawile it's just a really good card. I misclicked. And it also means they do more. It doesn't really matter what it does because they discarded it. So they could recover it. That's looking pretty nice. I think I actually will Trekking Shoes. I really want to obviously take the knockout. We could Professor Turo's scenario if we have to, but I'd rather not. Buddy-Buddy Poffin is not so useful. We got a Pidgey though. That's all right. I guess we will Professor Turo's scenario, and out of the deck we're going to grab the energy. So this is looking fine. It's not perfect, but it's all right. That's not the energy. There we go. Also, why are the A-specs so bright? I thought the other ones weren't. I thought they like fixed it, and it's not definitively bugged. Anyway, we got the knockout. And so that should be good. We're going to obviously Turo scenario here. I think we played down. Actually, no, I don't think we played Pidgey. I'm going to get rid of Countercatcher Pidgey and get another Quaxwell into play if that's there. No, yeah, Quaxwell, stage 1. There we go. That's pretty nice. And then if we Turo scenario next turn, that'll be nice. And we don't want Exciting Dance like ever, because then we might lose the energy, and that's pretty bad. We don't just lose the game if if it gets lost on, we just lose the game. But if it gets discarded, as I said in the intro, we have Roseanne's backup. And we'll see what they have though. Right now, Charizard's hitting, well, probably nothing. They're probably not attacking with it, but it's. I really should know Charizard's damage, but I think it's 240. So they're not one-shotting us. It's pretty much what I'm saying. It's annoying that I guess we could knock him out. We could grab Boss out of the deck, and they have Bidoof, 3 Charmander, they're 3 Charizard like Pokemon that evolve into it, a Pidgey and a Rotom V. So they're really, I don't know, they're really just playing a lot of cards, and they are playing a lot of cards onto their board, not a lot of cards in general, which is unfortunate for them, but fine for me. So we can obviously get the knockout here, which is good. They'll probably knock us out back, so I guess I'll quick search for Irida. We could Boss's Orders Charmeleon, but that's not that good. I think I'll just Irida for. Let's see, and I also do want to get a Pidgey down. I think that's nice. I want to double check. We do have a Do we have a Pidgeot? No, we don't actually have a Pidgeot. It's in the prizes, but I'll do Irida here, and then we could go ahead. Super Rod, I think, is fine. Not amazing, but it's fine. Let's do that and get back both of these Pokemon. And then I do want to get the Pidgey into play. I'm not so worried about Avenge getting sniped. It is possible, but I think pretty unlikely. We could force Seal Stone on the Rotom V if they lost Vacuum, whatever. We still have Pidgeot. Going to Nest Ball for that Pidgey. This does close Lumineon V down, but I don't think that's a huge deal. And outside of that, we do have 3 rare candies left. We don't have Pidgeot, as I said, that's not there, but yeah, should be all right. And I'll go ahead. I could actually recover some Turo scenarios. That feels pretty good. So Irida for, I think, the Quaquaval and the Pal Pad, in which we're going to get back we're just on 1 Turo scenario. I don't need a Pal Pad, do I? We have 1 left in deck. What item do we need anyways? I'll take the Pal Pad and I'll wait on it. They could area us. That is possible and honestly not super unlikely. But if they do that, then they might not be setting up to the level that they want. As I said, though, we just kind of want to take the knockout here. Not too worried about much, honestly, which is really nice. We're in a really good position. Assuming they don't, I don't know, if they disrupt our hand and then knock out Pidgeot, that won't be good. But I'm hoping that won't happen. I don't think that's I think it's unlikely, but certainly not impossible. We got Pidgeot off the prizes as well, which is really, really important. We have 4 Seal Stone. I'd be shocked if they disrupt our hand, if they like Iono, if they knock out Pidgeot, and if they go ahead and lost Vacuum Us. That is, again, possible. And they do have Delphox V, which is now hitting the discard, which is, they play a lot of text, I guess that's why they're not setting up here. But Charizard can come back from pretty much everything, and they are not a fire Pokemon. They are a darkness Pokemon. I wish it was like red. It's obviously not red. But they are a darkness Pokemon, or like black. It's not really black. It's not one color. They're gonna counter catcher that Pidgeot, which I think they one shot. I don't know. Yeah, they do. I'm gonna lost vacuum. Don't Iono, please. I will be so sad if you do all that. Yeah, that won't be so good. And then they're gonna Radiant Charizard. Okay, attach there. I'm so nervous. Just attack, keeping the energy, and then we'll hit Charizard. Super Rod back. I have no idea what they're going to Super Rod back. They got a lot of Pokemon in the discard. Fire Energy, Mawile, Pidgeot. So we need to keep in mind that they did get the... No, they're going to Iono what? Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I feel like they could have done something before then. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay, it's fine. Not perfect. Maybe we should have held off on playing that 4 Steel Stone, because now we're in a bit of a weird spot where we do need to get a little bit lucky. I'll send up Quaquaval, though they can't really one-shot that. Actually, they can with Maximum Belt, but outside of that, they can't. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, what's in the deck? I honestly don't really know. I'm kind of scared. This is going better than I thought, but now things are going downhill fast. So I will Lumineon V. We could actually just not Lumineon V and just Rotom V. I don't hate that because I guess Lumineon V is about as vulnerable as Rotom V, but we don't get Pidgeot into play right now because we need the Pidgeot and the Rare Candy. We could go for some like supporter, but I don't think there's a supporter to go for this turn. It's better to hold off on it. Let's go ahead, and there we go. Our hand's much better, honestly. It's like a lot better. So we're able to shuffle our deck as well, which does allow us to shuffle that Neo Upper Energy, which was in the bottom, back in. And they're going to boss Rotom V. This is so scary and so sketchy. I really want to Iono them here, and they just need to miss the knockout on the Quaquaval. They just need to not have Maximum Belt. That's the big thing. And we could like, I don't even know. I think we just attack here. I think we try to Iono if we can, but if we can't, it's not the end of the world. Counter catcher doesn't do anything. Let's see. Rare Candy is actually not what we need right now. It's annoying to get rid of it, but it's not what we need. Switch is also not what we need. So I will grab... I think we need Arven or Irida for Ultra Ball. And then we obviously need the energy to attack here. So Lumineon, playing this down does mean that they can just boss his orders for game, but I think more likely they have the Maximum Belt by like a long shot anyway, so I don't think this will matter too much. As I said, they could just boss, and that might happen, but if they do, they probably have the Maximum Belt anyways. And if we just didn't attack, we're just still not really doing anything. So Irida can grab... I guess it doesn't really matter what I get between the two. I will go for Arven, though. And now we need Ultra Ball. And this is, like, I don't really know. It's not obviously a great feeling, but we can get rid of, I think, Rescue Board, Counter Catcher, grab, obviously, Pidgeot, and then we can go Neo Upper Energy and hopefully knock them out, or hopefully, like, two-shot them. We are going to, obviously, hit them, and we cannot one-shot them. Oh, and I suppose they could boss Pidgeot anyways, so yeah, it doesn't really matter playing Lumineon V. We need the Neo Upper Energy and just hope. That was like a really strong comeback turn by them. We could Exciting Dance, that is technically an option, but that's pretty bad, so I won't do that. Because it doesn't two-shot them either with the other two attacks. Do they have it? No? They don't have it. Let's go. Or they're BMing us. Hopefully they're not BMing us. They have it. No. Oh. Okay. I guess it didn't really matter what we did there. Unless you just got like super lucky. That's annoying. Okay. So yeah, that went okay. Obviously we lost. Um, I don't know what else I could have done that game. I could have played slower, I guess. But yeah, and it was against Charizard, which is realistically probably the best deck in the game. So that went okay, like shockingly okay. Oh, I forgot my retreat Pokemon challenge, but yeah, let's run one more game and see how it goes because we didn't price the energy, so that was good. Um, yeah, is there potential? I don't know because we can't really do more damage than we did. We can't ever one-shot Charizard EX. That's 100 more damage we need to do, which is just essentially impossible. Like you can't really add just an extra 100 um, ever. So yeah, let's see what we got here in this game, and hopefully we're able to set up again because we set up really well last game. And hopefully we don't prize the energy. Hopefully we get the fast knockouts. Hopefully we're not against Charizard. Charizard doesn't seem so good for this deck. Charizard is just good against general decks. I'm sure there are other bad matchups for us. And this hand is definitely worse. So it's worse going first. It's actually not it's a pretty good going second hand, but I decided to go first. Uh-oh, this looks like Charizard. Okay, I'm so happy I get to play against Charizard every game. But yeah, we just need to I don't know. Ideally, we just target their bench, right? But we don't really have a lot of gust, so it's kind of sketchy. If we were able to target their Pidgeys or the barrels or whatever, then that's good. We got Trekking Shoes. Okay, that's important. And this type Manaphy, that's really nice because hopefully they just don't have much going on. And I'll take Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That seems pretty good. So Quaxwell, Quaxly Pidgey seems perfect. And did we prize the energy? We didn't. That is very important. Also, we do have. Oh no, we don't have. Our Arc Phone is prized once again. Lovely. So we don't need it, but that's fine. We have Collapsed as well. Collapsed, I don't know. Collapsed is interesting. I think there's a list. I don't remember where I originally got the list. This is my list. I like changed it by probably like 15 cards, at least. But the original list had Collapsed, and I was like, oh, seems like it could be useful. They grab Maximum Belt turn 1, which seems bold. I mean, I guess I already know they play Maximum Belt because show it to us in a mulligan. So maybe that's why they're doing it to thin. But normally, I feel like you want to hide it, especially because you can play Prime Catcher and Charizard, like we literally just saw. Also, they're getting rid of Lost Vacuum and Professor Taro's Scenario. Okay, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, that seems fine. They attach a Charmander. They attach Maxim Belt to their other Charmander. Wow. Okay, so that's fine. I don't think this list runs Vacuum, but anyways, we got this hand, which isn't quite what we're looking for. I honestly don't know what to do right now. We can't really get the knockout because we just don't have the pieces. Irida can get us the rare candy, but we can't get Pidgeot into play. So I'll go Arven, I think. I honestly don't remember. Is Force Steel Stone? It is there. So that's nice. I'll do Nest Ball for Rotom V. There we go. That's there. And then I'll evolve. I will Force Seal Stone. I don't think they run 2 Lost Vacuums. It's not impossible, obviously, but hopefully they don't do that. And then I will not play Force Seal Stone because we can't really attack. But this seems fine. Obviously not like the perfect setup, but it's not bad. And we are able to Rotom V, draw some more cards, and hopefully not have our Force Seal Stone Lost Vacuumed. I knew it was a possibility last game, although I thought it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I misplayed last game, but let's just go ahead and draw some cards and hopefully not get Lost Vacuum. I don't think we will. And that hand is really, really solid now. What did we draw? Did we draw an Iono as well? Yeah, Iono, and then obviously Pidgeot, Neo Upper Energy, super good. We can Irida. This hand's not perfect, but it's really good. If they knock out the Quaxly, we're in a pretty good position because then they're on an odd prize trade, which isn't horrible for them, but it will hurt them a little bit, especially with us running Iono. Because then we are Ionoing them to 1 less card the entire game versus the value they get off of it. Obviously, they can take a single prize knockout. Oh, okay, as opposed to a double prize knockout. later on. There's obviously reasons to take a knockout, but it's not probably the best play for them. Also, this hand's okay. Is it good? I don't know, but they do just have to instant charge, which is fine. Good for us. We do get rare candy as well. That's pretty nice. Trying to think, like knocking out Manaphy seems bad. Not terrible, but not that good either. I guess I'm gonna go ahead, Ultra Ball away. Buddy-Buddy Poffin Counter Catcher. I don't really like either of those cards, to be honest. There's some value in Counter Catcher, but I don't love it. Both the supporters could have value as well. And I'll obviously rare candy that Pidgeot. And then we want, I think we just kind of sit on this hand. They could knock out Rotom V, which feels kind of bad. And we really want to use Rotom V as well. We could boss, but that doesn't seem very good unless we can knock out like a Charmander, which we can't. So I think I'll go ahead and Pidgeot first. Obviously, that's how we should sequence things here. I'll get the Quaquaval, and I will, I think, just play the Pidgey. This game we do have access to the second Pidgeot, which is really, really nice. So we can actually get that and be in a better situation for late game, so we won't be able to get Iono to a low hand size and lose. Turo's scenario is not something we need to play right now. We could do it, but I don't think we need to, so I will just instant charge, and this seems pretty nice. If they do take the knockout, then it feels kind of bad to get rid of that. Counter catcher as well. Counter catcher is going to be good if they take the knockout on Quaxly or really anything, but especially Quaxly. But I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And if it does, Boss could be more useful. And they do get Defiance Band as well. They're going to candy Pidgeot, so they do get the Pidgeot, which is annoying. Obviously, because now they can just like take knockouts, two prize knockouts, and we can't really take two prize knockouts. That's a big issue because we don't ever not knock out Pidgeot, like ever. There's no or one shot it. It's literally just impossible because we just don't do enough damage. We just do 230 every single turn, which is why this deck was, I don't know. It feels a little underwhelming. It feels like when you're working at your best, there isn't like any better. So if we just attack turn 2, do 230 every single turn, that's literally our cap. There is nothing more we can do, at least with the deck built the way it is, with the focus as like a Neo Upper Energy attacker. And it just doesn't trade super well with Charizard. It trades okay, but not well, not favorably. Um, they're going to collapse Stadium. That's annoying. It's annoying that they collapse Stadium at this point, and we can't get rid of Rotom V. Actually, that's pretty bad, because now I don't really know what to do, to be honest. So, yeah, we don't really have Pokemon we can knock out, because, I mean, we can knock out, like, Bidoofs. We can take one prize knockouts. I guess we need to heal Loop, though. Because last game we just weren't really able to do that much at all, because we were busy doing other things and getting one-shotted. So I think we knock out Bidoof. Could knock out the Charmander on the bench. There are some different plays we can make. But yeah, I'm not super nervous about this Pidgeot getting knocked out right, like just yet either. Go quick search. We could Force Hailstone this turn as well. I think that's like worth popping because our opponent might just gust Rotom V. That seems pretty likely. I'll go ahead and do. We need the energy, right? That's what we need first. And then we could boss's orders. We could Irida for, I don't even know what item we want. I guess we want, I will Irida. I think I'll just hit the Charizard EX in the active and Irida. And then we're going to like Tour scenario later on. And we'll also go for Quaxly. The Rotom V in the bench is annoying because it just kind of stuck there. But I'll do Quaxly and Rare Candy, and then off of the Force Hailstone, I will actually grab Pidgeot. As I said earlier, we can't actually do another Pidgeot this turn because it just lets you do one per turn, but that's fine. And we'll grab that for later. Of course, it is lower HP than Quaquaval, which could cause issues, but hopefully it's fine. And then Professor Terra's scenario, the Rotom V would be really nice. The Rotom V is now like doing nothing. So we'll just Quaquaval hit into them, which is nice. We have used 2 rare candies, but we do have 2 more potentially that we can use throughout the course of the game, which is nice. Also, sorry, my speech is like, I don't know, I'm just kind of tired. I did just wake up, and I was like, you know what? I should make a deck with 1 energy. I think it might have been a mistake. I knew it was a mistake when I made it, but I thought it would be funny, and it is, I guess. So Charizard EX, of course, does sometimes run Professor Turo's scenario, as we saw them discard. But they could run two. They could run Recovery. They could essentially infinitely use it. Um, Not every turn, but like could technically infinitely use it, or use it just a ton, like we want to do. But that would be bad if they do that. So yeah, I really hope they bump the stadium. I don't really see them doing that. I don't even know if it's possible that they bump the stadium, but yeah, I hope they do for our sake, because it's a bit of an issue, because we have a lot of bench space and we can't afford to not have double Pidgeots, because if they knock it out, then we're just completely out of it, or potentially completely out of it. As we saw last game, we were completely out of it because we just didn't draw what we needed. They're gonna quick search as well, and now they have like Pidgey Upper Barrel. I personally don't like Pidgey Upper Barrel in the same deck. I feel like it's just not good. I know it's common, and I know they have different use cases, but also, I mean, Pidgeot's just better like 90% of the time, probably. No, probably like 95% of the time. They're gonna boss. No, Quaxly. Okay, that's fine, I guess. We're gonna scoop the Rotom V and get that out of play. I think we do want double Quaxly ideally. We'll get Iono. Okay. Um, yeah, I guess we're just gonna Turo scenario the Rotom V back, which is what it is. It's not ideal because I'd really want to get double Quaxly. Uh-oh. We we prized them. Or we didn't even did we prize any? Yeah, we prized one. And then obviously there's two in the discard. So that is pretty awkward. We could super rod them back and then go and we don't even have. No, yeah, we do have a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, but we can't even do that now because Rotom V is still in play. This is a super weird scenario. I think I will actually go Super Rod though. Super Rod him back, and I am going to Turo scenario the Rotom V out of play. We're going to hit into the active, and they shouldn't be able to knock us off. Oh yeah, and then it discards the Force Seal Stone, which is super nice. Let's Super Rod now. Get those two back into the deck so we can get them out as quickly as possible. And then we'll just attack our opponent, and we do take the knockout. Hopefully they don't knock us out back. They probably will. We're probably going to lose. That's what it's looking like. I don't know. I could have just not attacked there. Maybe I should have done that. That probably would have been the right play. It feels like so bad not to attack though, because then we're just behind, and then we probably just lose because we can't really tear a scenario. I guess that was probably a mistake by me. I honestly like wasn't entirely thinking that through. And what are they getting back, boss? Um, what just happened? I hate Pal Pad doesn't like work right. It shuffles the two guards back separately. So they got boss Turos, which is what I was expecting. They could have gotten Iono, but we are obviously prepared for that. I'm so scared that they have the knockout. I guess they probably do. So, which is my misplay. But yeah, passing just didn't feel right. I don't know if passing would have actually worked either. Let's see if they actually have it as well. I feel like they probably do. They are down two rare candies, but they probably have it, and they do. So I don't know if we can really win this game. We obviously can kind of just like buy time though, which is okay. And we can heal and obviously like wait some. Maybe we want to like boss something though. They're gonna area us. What? Okay, that's fine. I guess if that's the best you got. I do think they have the knock. I didn't actually do the math though. Are they 10 short? I think they have it. Oh, they're 30 short. I cannot count. Okay. I said I don't. I'm tired. That's good for us. So I guess we need to Irida, right? And then looked at Arven. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So I'm gonna go ahead and Arven for Buddy-Buddy Poffin and Rescue Board, because why not? We do have a Quaxwell in deck. And we could not have Terra Scenario because we don't have another attacker in play, but we are going to get obviously double Quaxwell. Neo Upper Energy active to hit into them. Obviously not taking the knockout, but that's not a huge deal. Rescue Board Quaxly. We don't have any other tools. I was thinking if there's some other play we'd do, but I think it's fine. And of course we can, yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't missequence. I can get Pidgeot EX, and what do we even get here? We're only down one Taro scenario. It feels, oh yeah, no, we didn't prize any. Um, there's not even anything we need this turn. Next turn we need Candy, Pokemon, like Quaquaval, and then energy. So there's not really any way we can preload that, unfortunately. We could just grab one of those cards to our hand, though. So we'll grab Quaquaval, because we can't grab the energy. It's going to be back once we attack. But we're actually in an okay spot now. We weren't able to heal, though. As I said, we could have healed, but we couldn't really have done anything if we had healed. Vacuum could be good. We'll see. And they're going to quick search first. Okay, so they can't even barrel, or at least they could like Ultra Ball, but I don't think they're going to do that. That doesn't seem right. They're going to Boss's Orders up a Pidgeot. Okay, that's interesting. This is such a weird game. So we are obviously going to take the knockout, and I'll send up a Pidgeot. We do want to Taro Scenario if we can. This was not at all what I was expecting, though. I don't know if we'll be able to Taro Scenario. It looks like we can. We can go. We have Quaquaval. I shouldn't have grabbed Quaquaval because I had Ultra Ball. That was definitely a mistake. We obviously can take the knockout with the Quaquaval EX, but that does not have a lot of health left. So I will Rare Candy, and I don't even know a supporter to grab here. We could grab like Tur's Scenario. We could grab Rare Candy off of this, and then Iono them. I actually don't hate that. Since obviously their hand is a decent size right now. They will have like Barrel Pidgeot, but whatever. And so I'll grab Rare Candy now. Just go ahead and do that. And then Iono. We could also grab Quaxwell. Actually, I should definitely grab Quaxwell now. Or we can do that off of the Iono. This is weird. I'm kind of lost. In case you can't tell, I'll do Terrasneo off of Irida. We can grab Quaxwell Rare Candy, which feels pretty good. And let's do that. Quaxwell Candy. And then we can obviously attack this turn and hopefully not lose on our turn. We will not Iono them. Hopefully they don't have Radiant Charizard plus Boss. That would be pretty bad. But yeah, we're gonna Rare Candy. Also, if they TM Devolution us, or if they knock out, if they knock out Pidgeot, we do just lose. But I don't think that's gonna happen. And so I'll just retreat and hope that they don't have whatever they need to win, which is there are a few different cases. They could actually knock us out with like some weird Pokemon. They can knock us out with Charmander. I do know that is a possibility as well. But we are, yet again, coming pretty close to winning against Charizard, which is a very good deck. Is it because I miscalculated and they didn't do as much as I thought? Maybe. But as I said, I don't do math here. I just do Pokemon. And so, yeah, we'll do... the area was so weird. I guess they just didn't have a better option, but that was a pretty strange play by them. I guess there's potential to do something, but not a ton. Also, are they just gonna one-shot a Pidgeot or something? I mean, they can just like get Quaquaval, so they might just have it. That'll make me sad. I feel like they would have like if they have it, they'd like style on me with Charmander. Maybe they're out of Charmanders, but yeah, well, let's see. Okay, I don't think they have it. I mean, they stopped doing stuff, so hopefully they don't have it. And they're not like BMing me. That'd be kind of annoying. No, but what is this? They just stopped. Maybe they're thinking through their options. This is weird because they've almost gotten no value out of barrel. I think I don't know how many times they've used it, but and obviously in bigger hands, it's not like you need to draw cards ideally. But let's see what they're doing. They're returning to Pidgey. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. So they just passed. This is such a weird scenario. Speaking of scenario, I do think we will Professor Terra scenario in this case. They could gust up Pidgeot. They probably just gust up Pidgeot then. They didn't have energy or boss in hand. So that's like something we know because they would have won the game. I think. Oh no, they did Pidge. Yeah, no, I don't think they Pidgeotted. Did they even Pidgeot last turn? They did, but that was after they Radiant Charizarded. So actually, we probably Iono them, which feels weird. We obviously need energy active. The rest of the stuff. I mean, if they could probably boss Pidgeot and knock it out anyways. No, I'll just Terra Scenario Quaquaval. I'm probably throwing, but no, we need to heal up. And let's just attack. Take the knockout here, and I'll also evolve this guy on the bench, because why not, I think. Um, yeah, that seems fine. The rest of this is just kind of whatever. And yeah, let's just go ahead. I could play down another Quaxly. I think that's also probably fine. And let's just attack here for this knockout. And I don't know. We're close. We're up on prizes, which is actually not good. It is not good that we're up on prizes because do they have Defiance Band in hand? I thought they didn't, but maybe they do. Oh, maybe they do. No, yeah, they don't. They discarded it. I was thinking they got it. I thought they discarded it, and they did. So let's see if they have it. I really hope they don't. I want to get a win here. Obviously, it's only 2 games, but yeah, they're gonna Radiant Charizard. I hope they don't have it. And obviously, they could Iono us. There are a few things they could do. They quit. Oh, okay. I would have rather them not quit. So I could actually take the knockout, but that's fine. We win. Let's go. That was, I don't know. I'm just so, this deck's so bad though when we're playing. It's funny though. Yeah. So there you go. That's Quaquaval. I really don't know what to say about the deck other than it's funny. We did not retreat 3 Pokemon, but we did complete a game without conceding. So yeah, I mean, list should be down below in the description. As I said, it's not. I didn't like invent Quaquaval EX, obviously, but I have not seen anyone play it with 1 energy before. Is it because it's bad? Probably. But yeah, it's an interesting concept. I guess I didn't say this at the beginning of the video, but it's inspired by a deck that played, I believe it was Greninja GX. It's supposed to be kind of like that, and yeah, I don't actually. I never played the deck, but I know it played 1 energy, and it was also not particularly great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. But yeah, this is the deck. Tell me what you think of it. Obviously, it's kind of like a bit of a silly deck, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking and subscribing, and comment down below your thoughts. As always, I'm excited to see you in the next video, though.